Water, an elixir, adds life to whiskey. Hi everyone, this is Hemant from the Single Malt Amateur Club in India. Today we're going to analyze the role of water in whiskey appreciation. While purists believe that whiskey has to be had neat, there is a general consensus in the industry saying that a few drops of water brings it to life. Whiskey can be consumed neat with a sliver of ice, with some water, lots of water, any way that you like it, just to make it palatable for you. However, adding cola to whiskey, the verdict is still out there. Now, what do these few drops of water do to whiskey? Let's take a closer look. The phenomenon is called releasing the serpents in the whiskey. Water is primarily added to whiskey to release the flavor compounds. Think about whiskey as a very tightly wound up ball, and adding a few drops of water bring these flavor compounds to the surface. Now, if you look at the primary taste, we have sweetness, we have sour, we have salt, and we have bitterness, along with umami, which is nothing but savory. These are the 5 primary tastes in your mouth. But if you need to experience all the other flavors that whiskey has to offer, it needs to come through these flavor compounds being released through whiskey. Now, this phenomena is accelerated by a catalyst such as water. Even warming the glass has the same kind of effect such as water does. It actually makes the ethanol in the whiskey come to the surface, giving you those flavors that you otherwise wouldn't experience. Now, just imagine this. Peat is not a primary taste. That smoky flavor in whiskey you would not experience if you don't have those flavor compounds actually coming through your olfactory senses. The type of water that you add to the whiskey makes a whole lot of difference. The common choices for water that are added to whiskey are tap water, mineral water. The specialty waters would be demineralized water, alkaline water, and nowadays you get specialized Scottish spring water as well. Tap water or mineral water, as the name suggests, have got a lot of salts and minerals in it. Now, it's pretty much like taking a shot in the dark when you use this with your whiskey. It can be used with standard releases of whiskey, but not recommended for some specialty whiskeys because it might change the flavor for the good or for the worse. You would know only after adding those drops of water. Demineralized water or distilled water are the best types of water that you can use for tasting the whiskey. What it essentially means is through ionization, filtration, one removes the salts and minerals from the water that can alter the taste of the whiskey. Hence, this would be the recommended choice of water that you would add to your specialty whiskeys when you're tasting them. The third type of water which I have with me is the alkaline water. Alkaline water is something that I've discovered over a period of time. Now, this is a personal opinion, but I found it very, very useful. Alkaline water is something that has got a pH value above 7, which is neutral. Did you know the pH value of whiskey ranges from 3 to 6? And it's got an inverse relationship with age, but that's for another day. The good folks at Q Drinks have sent me the sample of alkaline water, which has got a pH value of 9.5. It's available at Amazon. I've found that adding a few drops of alkaline water to your whiskey takes the edge off, does not drop the taste. The whiskey turns more expressive and actually enhances the taste as well. Now, I wouldn't recommend it for you to rate your whiskeys or to taste the whiskeys, but if you're tasting and drinking at the same time for enjoyment, it's a great option to go with. Now, what does a few drops of water do when you add it to whiskey? The phenomena is known as releasing the serpents of the whiskey. So there you go. I hope this little bit tidbit of an information has helped you in your journey of whiskey appreciation. Drink your whiskey responsibly. Slanjava.